Karl Marx, a prominent 19th-century philosopher, economist, and political theorist, is renowned for his revolutionary ideas that laid the foundation for the theory of communism. In a comprehensive exposition, this essay will delve into the core tenets of Marxism, analyzing its historical context, theoretical framework, and implications for society. By exploring Marx's critique of capitalism, his conception of historical materialism, his labor theory of value, and his vision of a communist society, we can gain a thorough understanding of his contributions and the enduring impact of his work. Historical context and capitalism's critique. To comprehend Marx's ideas, it is crucial to consider the historical context in which he lived. The 19th century saw the rise of industrial capitalism, characterized by rapid urbanization, technological advancements, and stark socio-economic disparities. Marx observed the exploitation of the working class by the bourgeoisie, the capitalist class that controlled the means of production and accumulated wealth, while the proletariat, the working class, suffered from poor working conditions, low wages, and alienation. Marx's central critique of capitalism revolved around the concept of surplus value. He argued that the value of commodities was derived from the labor invested in them. However, in capitalist production, workers were paid a wage that was less than the value their labor added to the final product. The surplus value generated was appropriated by capitalists, leading to the perpetuation of class inequality and the concentration of wealth. 2. Historical materialism. Marx's theory of historical materialism forms the basis for his analysis of societal development. He posited that the evolution of human societies was driven by the material conditions of production, including technology, resources, and social relations. Society progressed through stages such as primitive communism, slavery, feudalism, and capitalism. Each stage contained inherent contradictions that ultimately led to its downfall and the rise of a new stage. 3. Labor theory of value. Another cornerstone of Marx's thought is the labor theory of value, which contends that the value of a commodity is determined by the socially necessary labor time required to produce it. This theory serves as a critique of capitalist exploitation, as it emphasizes that the true source of value lies in the labor of the workers, rather than the profits accumulated by capitalists. IV. The communist vision. Marx envisioned communism as the ultimate stage of societal development, transcending the contradictions of capitalism. In a communist society, the means of production would be collectively owned by the proletariat, eradicating private ownership and class distinctions. He famously proclaimed, "From each according to his ability, to each according to his needs," highlighting the principle of equitable distribution and the abolition of wage labor. Communism, as conceptualized by Marx, goes beyond mere economic restructuring. It necessitates a profound transformation of social relations, culture, and ideology. With the abolition of private property, the state, according to Marx, would wither away, as class conflict and the need for a repressive apparatus would diminish. This stateless, classless society would mark the culmination of human history's dialectical progression. Versus criticisms and evolution. Marxism has evoked diverse reactions and undergone numerous interpretations since Marx's time. Critics argue that his predictions regarding the imminent collapse of capitalism did not materialize as anticipated, and they point to instances of authoritarianism and totalitarianism in states that adopted Marxist principles. Additionally, some critics contend that Marx's analysis does not fully account for human agency, innovation, and the complexities of market dynamics. Nonetheless, Marx's ideas have exerted a profound influence on philosophy, sociology, economics, and political science. His emphasis on the relationship between class struggle and historical change has inspired subsequent generations of theorists and activists. Modern iterations of Marxism have emerged, including cultural Marxism and neo-Marxism, adapting his theories to address contemporary issues such as identity, culture, and globalization. Conclusion. In conclusion, Karl Marx's ideas on communism have left an indelible mark on the intellectual and political landscape. His critique of capitalism, rooted in historical materialism and the labor theory of value, laid bare the inequalities inherent in the capitalist system. His vision of communism as a stateless, classless society aimed to rectify these injustices by abolishing private property and redistributing wealth equitably. Despite criticisms and the evolution of his ideas, Marx's legacy endures, inspiring ongoing discussions about class struggle, inequality, and the potential for a more just and egalitarian society.